Hi, Abdel. I had a really good chat with you last weekend, and then I learned that you wanted to be potentially on the board of directors for US Fencing. So thanks for giving me this opportunity to ask you a few questions and for you to present your views on why you think you'd be a good board member for US Fencing. So I really appreciate your time. Thanks.
Thank you, man.
So first of all, tell me just a little bit about you.
My name is Abdel Salem, and uh, I born in Egypt. I came here with 84 Olympic. My education I finished in Egypt, medical degree. I am MD. I have an MD degree, and I was on the national team. Then I came to United States, and I start little fencing, little coaching, and I have a small family in the United States. Catherine, she's my wife, and she used to be a good fencer actually, and she's now owner of the fencing club in Front Range Fencing Club in Colorado Springs, and my son is captain in Air Force. He's a pilot, and he's also all-American fencers. He fenced for Air Force Academy.
Okay, so you said you did a little bit of fencing and a little bit of coaching, but I think you've done more than a little bit. Can you tell me more about your fencing career?
Well, I was a world class fencer, and I fence all over the world. And I came to when I came to United States, I came for the Olympic '84 in Los Angeles.
Mhm.
So I was good fencers. And then in United States, you need to have a career. I tried to go back to medical, but was longer. And I really enjoy fencing. When I start helping a little bit in Los Angeles with Culver City Club, I think, and that was successful, and I get good result fast, and I loved it, and I decided to stick with fencing.
Okay. Well, why do you want to run for the US Fencing Board of Directors anyway? Why is that important to you?
Well, I owe the U.S. fencing a lot, to be honest with you. Like, and I want to help. I have little time, and I think I'm experienced in a lot of the stuff, not just fencing, but I have experience in NCAA coaching, U.S. Fencing Coaches Association, fencers. I'm a veteran, so I think I can help, and I want to help.
Okay. Other candidates for the board of directors say that their experience as a fencer, coach, and club owner gives them an advantage. You've been a fencer and a coach, but not necessarily a club owner for a long time. So what would you say to that?
Well, I say I agree with them. If they are coaches and owners and fencers, and this is experience is very important for anything. But I am actually, when I came to Los Angeles, Philadelphia, I found Fairmount Park Fencing Center. I found it, and I was the owner. And then when we moved to Texas, Dallas, and I found Lone Star Fencing Center, and that was also I was for maybe 9 years. I was owner, and both of them did. The two clubs did very good, and now I'm helping with my wife. She's the head coach. I'm helping her in running the club, which also is still successful club, doing very good. So I am very familiar with the clubs, and also I taught a lot of coaches what to do in the clubs and how you help, and what is tricks to keep fencers and customer and stuff like that.
Okay. What makes you different from a typical board candidate?
Well, everybody's different from somebody else, but
True.
yeah, I have, like I said, I'm a fencers. I'm educated. I was a club owners, club coach, national coach, NCAA coach, and also I was in the committee for NCAA. So we were like helping to run the whole show, and I was 6 years in like coaches association, president of the coaches association, and we change a lot of the stuff and good stuff, good like positive changes, and I was part of the very strong, powerful organization like Air Force, and I was part of the good big institution like Air Force Academy. So that I learned a lot how to deal with strong decisions, and so I'm like I think I'm very qualified.
Okay. How will you make sure that the fencing membership is going to be able to communicate their concerns to you? Because sometimes people feel like people at the top maybe don't listen as well as they would like. So how will people be able to be in contact with you?
That's one of my goals, to be like around. I go now to the NAC, so I'm around. I go to the local competitions. I try to go as a referee, and I talk to a lot of people. And also, I promise that actually, it's my pleasure. I like that a lot. Like some people contact me. I will give everybody my phone number, my social media, my email, and anybody can approach me. We can talk. And sometimes I will reach for them. We need to listen to the more experienced people in certain stuff. If somebody experienced in one things, we need to go for it, and we need to do our homework.
Mm-hmm. And what is your decision-making process like? Like, how will you make sure that the decisions you make as a board member are what's best for US Fencing and the fencing membership?
Well, the decisions, I'm qualified to talk about anything belonging to fencing. So I'm being around all over, but we need to like have the subject, reach for help, do our homework, study if this will be good or bad. But whatever we'll do, if this is good for the people, then it is almost or hopefully good decision. Mm-hmm. If it is bad, it's not. It will be bad. That's simple. But it's not easy to do that. And I think the board has a lot of experienced people. And then we don't have to, like if somebody experienced in fundraising, for example, and we need to, so we go for talk to these people, bring them in, talk to them, have their ideas, discuss this stuff, and we make the decision. I think we're capable to make a good decision.
Okay. And you already mentioned one of the goals that you would hope to accomplish if you are elected as a board member, which is being really accessible to people.
Yes.
What other goals would you hope to accomplish if you are elected?
Well, I like the people to have some information, what's going on, like what is going on, like transparency a little bit for the people to follow, because the board and the executive committee, they work very hard. Actually, they're putting a lot of time and effort. People need to do that to know that, and we have to let him know that. So that's the transparency is one, and then my goal is one of my biggest goal is to close the gap between the coaches, referee, parents, veteran, put all of them together. We understand the dilemma for each group, and we understand the dilemma of our organization. We work together, all of us, to make our organization a lot better. Our organization is good. I think what we're doing right now is wonderful, and we're leading the world. I believe that. The last NAC, I just came from April NAC, and they did wonderful job. And but I think with a family atmosphere, we treat each other as a family, and we understand each other, and we close the gap between all of us. I think that would be better.
Well, that team atmosphere is definitely something that is good to work toward. And you talked about the April NAC, but yes, there were so many people that did such a great job to make that NAC happen. From right, the people checking temperatures at the front door, yep, to people at the national office. Yes. And I think it would be great, if you could accomplish that goal of getting more people to work together like that, because we can accomplish great things when that happens. All right. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
I would like to add that I need everybody's support. I want to help. I can help. Hopefully, I will help. And if like the people losing or winning, that's not mean we will not help. I'm open to help. If I win or I lose, I will. If I win, I will reach for a lot of experienced people. There is a lot of very good people on the list. Some of them I don't know. Some of them are very, very powerful experience that we can. So we need, we need to be as a family together to make the best decision and best work for our organization.
Great. Well, thanks. That answered some of my questions. And if people have questions of their own, you said that they should reach out to you through email or social media.
Absolutely.
Okay. What is your email where they should contact you?
It's a.salem@comcast.net.
Okay. a.salem@comcast.net. Yeah, that's probably the easiest way to get in touch with you.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time today.
You're very welcome. Thank you very much, ma'am.